Yo, it's the Fields Bros. So I want to talk some LA Lakers right now. So obviously, LeBron James joining the Lakers puts them back on the map. There's a buzz in the city. But the way this team is being coached right now, like in Luke Walton, he needs to be more decisive with his rotations. It's gotten to the point where, he has to make some choices. All right, he has to make some tough choices. And the biggest thing right here is the Lonzo Ball and Rajon Rondo. Who are you going to start between these two guys? Who's going to get most of the minutes at point guard? Because I'll tell you right now, they're both holding each other back. All right, like Lonzo Ball and Rondo are getting in each other's way when they're playing this game. Not to mention having Rondo on the team. He's a extremely respected player. I like Rondo. I have nothing wrong with Rondo. But in terms of all the schematics involved with your rotation and balancing out, a lineup that has passing and shooting, when Lonzo and Rondo and LeBron are out there together, the whole team overpasses so much. Like, I could put together a compilation video just showing you this team pass 3-4 times more than is necessary. I can find you plays where Rondo's gets a pass and he's wide open for a layup, and because he's such an assist whore, he won't shoot the ball when he's has a wide open layup. Instead, he'll pass the ball. There's so many possessions where the ball's just flying around just everywhere, too much. And you're just like, for Christ's sake, shoot the ball. Like, it's ridiculous. Also, having Rondo on the team is taking away from Lonzo Ball in the fourth quarter. He's not going to get any experience this year in the fourth quarter. The Lakers in my opinion, they looked much better when Rondo and Ingram were suspended because everybody fell into the proper roles. There was no more confusion on who does what. Like, Lonzo's the point guard now. Josh Hart starts at 2. Lance Stevenson, the sixth man. Instead, now when Rondo and Ingram come back, Luke Walton's trying to force feed Brandon Ingram the ball. Rondo's back. He's basically cutting Lonzo's minutes and production in half. Same thing with Lonzo. He's hurting Rondo's stats. And I can see why LeBron would be starting to get kind of frustrated, because it's like, all right, like, this needs to be cohesive. It's supposed to be an organic style offense where whatever happens in a naturalistic way. You don't want to try to force, your offense through certain players. Like, Kuzma is just a perfect fit because he doesn't need to be force-fed. He naturally gets the ball in the corner. He's a good driver. He fits with this team. But there are some other problems with this team. Like, the pacing is really fast. It's so fast to the point where, it's hurting their defense. Like, I understand today's NBA, you want to play fast. But the pace that they play at hurts their defense and enables other teams to put up well over 110 on, with this style. Like, you're going to give up so many points per game with this style. So what the Lakers should do is they need to trade Rondo to somebody who will give you a big man in return for him. That's what this team needs. JaVale McGee is their best big. He's playing fine, but he's not exactly a dominant rebounder either. He gets like 5 rebounds a game. The Lakers don't have any low post defense at all. They need a big guy in the middle, defensive stopper who can get some rebounds and allow him to actually guard in the half court set. Because JaVale McGee he's basically effective when the game is played at an ultra fast pace, and he just gets these dunks and putbacks and whatnot. He's not a half court player at all. But also, the Lakers need to make a decision on who's more valuable to their team, Kuzma or Ingram. And in my opinion, the answer is Kuzma. But the league might believe, I can see why Ingram would probably have more of trade value. So if you can get something, you can put Ingram with Rondo, you package them, and you trade these guys for, you have to trade them. And because then it'll allow everybody else to fall into the proper roles. Not to mention, whatever you're able to get back, I'm sure you can get something for Brandon Ingram, who's in his early 20s, and Rondo, who's, can start for a team who actually needs a point guard. Rondo's a great player, but he needs to be on a team where they don't have anybody, who is already doing that role. LeBron does this for the LA Lakers, and so does Lonzo Ball. You want Lonzo Ball to, have the most minutes compared to Rondo, because he's gonna develop much faster. Look at Jason Tatum. Not that Lonzo's a rookie, but look at Jason Tatum last year, start of the year and at the end of the year. He was on. You couldn't even recognize Jason Tatum anymore. He'd gotten so good in 1 year, and that's what can happen with Lonzo Ball. If he plays, starter minutes, like 30 plus minutes a game, start to finish, end of this year, alongside LeBron, he's gonna break out. So that's my video for you guys, bro. Take it easy.